Hey everybody, Steve from the Pinball Room. I had to go through and make a special video to give a very special thank you, a very special shout out. I don't know if any of you noticed. I know at least 2 of you did. I'm still trying to figure out this whole YouTube thing and how best I can make this sustainable for me so I can continue to do these projects. I've been so overwhelmed, like truly guys, been so overwhelmed. All of you guys and gals for the support, the views. We got over 2,000 views on the channel now. But I've been trying to figure out a way to make this self-sustainable, right, to where I can continue working on these projects and sharing my passion, having you guys come along for the ride. And one of the things that was suggested to me by my 14-year-old son, who knows more about YouTube than I do, he said, "Dad, you got to start a Patreon account so people can subscribe and follow you and start supporting you so you can get new tools and things." And I'm like, sure, I've heard of Patreon. Don't know how it works. Anyway, so he helped me go through and set up an account, and I got one, and I had threw it out in a little blurb in my last video across the bottom and threw it in my description, and just like, all right, we'll see, son. We'll see what happens. So we got 2 patrons so far. I want to give a huge shout out first to Thibault from France, who's been super helpful in your comments, in the videos, and the knowledge you've been sharing with me, the ideas of your project, what you have going on. I wish that as much as the internet brings us closer together, it doesn't bring pinball machines closer together. So I wish we could get together and talk pinball in person and be able to try out each other's homebrew projects. But just thank you so much, Thibault, for jumping in and just being willing to support the channel through Patreon as well. And then right on the heels of that, we got another one. And I'm horrible at names, but from Vienna, Austria, it's Simzary, I believe is how you pronounce it. And anyway, I'll throw the names up here, and also jumped right in, been also a longtime supporter, following my channel from the very beginning, and has made a lot of great contributions as well in the conversation. And so anyway, just wanted to say thank you. I'm still not sure exactly how best to make use of Patreon, so if you guys have thoughts or suggestions on what would make sense, I've been doing a little bit of research. Right now I've got a few different options, so like whatever is comfortable or works for you is, obviously anything is super appreciated. So part of what I'm hoping we can do through this is maybe use that as another great community to just chat and carry on conversations outside of the video ones. Like I love the discussion we're having along per video, and they're very on topic, but there's other general chats or discussions we want to get going and have started that, you know, can bridge topics and go, you know, across and in between videos and all that. I feel like that might be a great place to do that, so I'm happy to do that. I'll do my best to be super active and respond all the time, and hopefully we can have some good discussions there. As we're looking forward into figuring out how to do these gameplay videos and discussions and the live Q&A, that might be a way to go about it also. We can go through and record it, and then maybe I post a link up there afterwards for people to view. I mean, I want to be careful. I don't want to like lock stuff behind pay gates, but definitely want to give you all the chance to jump in and support if you like, and if you are so inclined. I would be just immensely thankful and just, yeah, anyway, and humbled by it all. So anyway, don't want to make a big deal out of that, but I want to make a big deal out of them because I was just was blown away by their generosity and for jumping in and supporting, and for all of you that out there supporting through your comments and just all the goodwill that I feel coming up all the time. The number of people that have been reinvigorated or started on their projects and sharing it. Pinball is a community thing, right? The more I've been in it, the more I realize what I love about pinball. I love working on them, I love playing them, but like doing it totally all by yourself in a vacuum, maybe it's subjective, but for me, my personality and what I like out of it, it's so much more enjoyable knowing that someone else is coming along for the ride. Again, my channel all just started out as a way to kind of like motivate myself. I'm just going to document it. I'll have a handful of followers, my friends, my family, some people here local to Utah, and they'll follow, and that'll be enough kind of like you know, pressure to keep me going and make sure I don't slow down. And it's just, yeah, it's gone well outside Utah. It's gone everywhere and internationally. And anyway, it's so nice to know you're not alone, right? To know there are other people that can geek out on the same type of things and that they enjoy it as much as you do. So, all right. Enough of that, enough said, but just a huge thank you to everybody, to Thibault and Simzary particularly. Thank you so much for being the trailblazers, leading the way. Please give me your feedback on if you think this makes sense and how best we can make use of it. I want to make it obviously valuable for those who do jump in. I do another little sneak peek, or a little, not so much a sneak peek, I'm not ready to show it yet, but very soon. I've got a buddy of mine that I've worked with before who does a lot of branding. He's a great illustrator artist, and he's helping come up with like some little intro screens and title cards and a little bit of branding. And so who knows, maybe we'll be able to get some hats or t-shirts put together and throw out a little bit of merch. That's kind of one of the things we do in the pinball community, right? Won't be as cool as the Loser Kids hat probably, but we'll come up with a little something, and maybe I can throw that up there as a thank you for those of you who, something a little more tangible for those of you who decide to jump in. So anyways, again, just thank you so much, everybody. Really appreciate it. I would not be here this far along if it weren't for you guys. There's been several points where between life and just things going on and just the natural ebb and flow, I think, of energy, right, where I've just kind of been like, things have kind of slowed down sometimes. I've kind of hit the different little lulls or snags and kind of wondered how soon will we be able to overcome them, and being able to go through and get those positive comments and encouragement for you guys has really helped carry me through and keep me moving on. So anyway, so much more to come. We have so much work left to do. March is going to be just around the corner, so hopefully we'll start making more and more good progress. So all right, guys, that's all I want to say. Thank you so much for coming along for the ride. I hope you just have fantastic days, and hope you get out there and get to play lots of pinball, and I hope you get to get out there and start working on pinball and just experimenting and playing around. Like, whether or not you even create a full machine, just get a white wood going, get some power, get some flippers, and then just start setting up some crazy shots and having fun with it, experimenting, see where things can go. Like, I'm trying to stay dedicated to this project and show the progress on this and get through it to the end, but man, I've got so many notes and ideas, different types of mechs and different things to experiment now with magnets and everything that, there's so much we can do. So just jump in and make sure you're having fun with it also. All right, guys? Okay. Again, thank you so much. Take care. We'll talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.